Devin.
I'm Taylor.
And this is Strange Narratives.
We're back.
We're back at it.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I've been sick as fuck.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I still feel bad kind of like forcing you down into the pod lab.
You know what?
Forcing you into the dungeon.
I'd rather be doing this than laying on the couch anyway. So.
Oh, I get that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you
No,
in the
it's okay.
foots.
I deserved it.
Oh. Dying. I'm like
well,
90% sure it's the flu.
At least you're getting it out of the way before your birthday.
Yeah. Yep. Truth.
Because my luck, I would wake up on my birthday sick as fuck. That's usually what happens.
I always get sick around my birthday. I don't know what it is. It sucks.
That's the cold.
I was born in the wrong month anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Do we have any business?
Well, no, just thank you all for joining us again. Please make sure you, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. We post every Wednesday.
We are consistent.
And if for some reason there's a problem, you will be updated as early as possible. So considering we've been doing this for what, 3 months now?
4 months now.
4 months?
Yeah.
We have
Go us.
almost 30 videos.
Mm-hmm.
That's, dude.
We're doing
We're
good.
killing it with some bonus videos every once in a while. Like, dude, I'm proud of us.
We should probably drop a bonus episode soon. We'll do that soon.
Well,
eventually.
yeah, I wish the half of that video, the audio recorded.
I'm going to go back through, though.
Cut that out.
You cussed a lot, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Have I? Do we want to just start over?
No, we don't have to.
I don't like cussing at the beginning. I
edit it out.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then edit this whole part out. There we go. You know when to edit.
We got to get it out of her
You know
system,
when to edit.
Yeah, no, I need to go through our video library and see if I can resalvage the rest of that. Because that was a good, like, bonus episode of just...
I'm going to start editing together some really funny bloopers and some shorts and start uploading those to TikTok and Instagram here pretty soon and Facebook. So
you guys are finally getting what we promised you, like,
forever ago. I'm sorry. I had to wait for a long time to get a laptop that could actually edit.
Anyway, sorry if I sound like again. I've been sick as heck with what I presume is the flu. It's definitely not the vid.
I hope not, because I got sick recently, and since then literally meat is smelling so rotten to me.
You've been saying that a lot lately, yeah.
And nothing has flavor unless I drown it in spice. So it's kind of.
You like spicy stuff.
It's kind of.
But yeah, no, I still have smell and taste. It's just like severe body aches, persistent headaches,
the cough,
gnarly fever, the cough, congestion, and then all of a sudden I'm like runny as just smacked my mic. I'm sorry. And I feel like there's more to that, but whatever. Anyway,
She's
so
sick.
I'm getting my spicy electrolytes in, guys. No Taylor Topo today.
No Taylor Topo.
Or at least yet. Yeah. But what are we talking about today?
Well, did you know that sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can? Yeah. By slowing their heart rates, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, while dolphins need to come up for air after about 10 minutes. And I actually, as soon as I was reading this earlier to kind of refresh myself, I thought of that at the same time. I was like, it's because they're so slow.
Yeah.
A breath lasts them forever.
Yeah, literally. Well, and like the prehistoric sloths, how they were like, what was it, like 8 feet tall, 7 feet tall? Like,
dude,
they
that would
were
be
massive.
And their fucking talons were designed at one point to be used. Like, they're great for gripping trees, but they used to be used.
They would claw the shit out of things. Like, it's just like cool to see their evolution.
I love sloths.
They're so freaking cute. I would love a baby sloth.
They are my spirit animal.
Yes,
I genuinely hope I get reincarnated as a sloth. I think I will.
Don't want to be reincarnated at all. Can this be like my last life, please? I'm done.
Can I be
I'm over it.
Reincarnated on a different planet?
Can I be a rock?
Yeah, rocks are pretty sturdy.
Skip me into the river. I'll be a happy little pebble.
Oh, dude, I would love to be a river rock.
Yeah.
Just a rock on the bottom of a fucking rushing river somewhere.
So sick.
Watching salmon go by every once in a while.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Super shiny because the water's just constantly running across
eroding it, so you're a cool shape.
Eventually
and
you'll
you're all
cease to
shiny.
exist, but you get to be shiny the entire time you do it.
What's that
Sounds
song
so much
from
better.
Moana? I
I haven't seen Moana.
I don't know the
I'm
song,
still
but
pissed that they're making a fucking live action Moana. I think that's such a money grab.
They
It hasn't been
are
long
doing
enough.
that with like all of the
Everything.
Disney films,
Well,
and
but
it's
I
because
kind
they
of
don't have any
understand
original
that.
ideas.
Yeah, I have. That's 100% true. But I kind of understand doing the live action of like the old originals, like the Mermaid and the Little.
The Little Mermaid was really good. I liked it
I
a
haven't
lot.
seen it yet.
I knew like when I like read the casting lineup, I was like, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
like,
I heard her
and it
voice
was really
is
cute.
beautiful.
But they did Sebastian and
Flounder.
Scully and Flounder so fucking dirty.
Oh yeah, they should not
They
have made
did
them look
so
realistic.
dirty. But I thought it was really good for what it was. Like
I might watch it
enjoyed
eventually.
it for
I
sure.
might watch it one day, but
It's
I don't
really
know.
cute. I'll have you over for a movie night and you can decide.
Okay. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts?
No.
Squids do too. 1 pumps blood to their whole system, and 2 are dedicated just to the gills.
That makes sense though, because they have like a ton of limbs.
And the gills
they
are
have, like,
constantly
moving.
That's
It's
insane,
like a
though.
muscle in itself.
Well, and they also
so you
have what 8 brains or 9 brains because
I'm
they
the
have
wrong person
they
to
have.
ask.
I've heard multiple
I know
times
a lot
that,
about sharks, and that's about it.
I've heard that octopuses are octopuses are.
Octopi.
Octopi are some of the smartest creatures in the... I just wanted to say it. Hey, it was a fucking 007 movie.
I'll tell you, the first time I saw that pop up on my TV, I was like, what
the
hell?
fuck? Are we watching porn on Saturday evening television?
Who signed off on this?
Oh my god. Oh. Well, have you seen the one where fucking Sean Connery literally pretends to be a Japanese man?
I don't like the James Bond movies.
I
think I've seen maybe one of them.
They did not age well.
Like 20 minutes.
They did not
worth of
age
it.
well.
I don't really care for James Bond.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I like the newer ones, like...
I haven't seen any of them.
Dude, the newer ones are actually pretty good.
I've seen like 20 minutes total of any of
And
them.
then I'm hearing, if what I believe, or if what I'm hearing is true, they're going to do a reboot with Idris Elba as fucking...
I would watch it.
Dude,
I would watch it immediately.
I watch anything with Idris Elba. That dude is a fucking hunk.
Who?
That dude is a fine specimen right there.
Fine as fuck.
Did you know that people used to say prunes instead of cheese when having their pictures taken? And I'm not even going to fucking lie that after I read that, I said prunes for like a good 15 minutes because in the
Just to see if you could smile?
Well, no, because in the 1840s, a big grin was seen as childish. So one London photographer told people to say prunes to keep their mouths taut. So I literally just sat there and going, prunes, prunes, prunes.
You know
It
what?
stopped
That's
being a
right.
word after a while, but I was like,
Yeah, you're like canceled.
prunes.
You're done.
Yeah. Yeah. But is that not weird?
That is really weird. Why do you want them to look so serious? Why so serious?
Well, that's why all like a whole bunch of old pictures just look like serial killers because they thought it was.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Well, but then again, at the same time, have you ever seen I think A Million Ways to Die in the Old West, the Seth MacFarlane movie?
Oh my gosh, that movie's so funny.
He brings it up where he's they're talking about how like they never see anybody smiling in photographs because it takes like a minute and a half for the picture to be taken and to stand there smiling for a minute and a half. Like only insane people can do that.
Yeah, you're just like, okay.
Okay, please.
I would
Click.
just like count down.
Right, and then as
I mean, I can't look at my watch because those didn't exist.
well,
back
they
then,
had
but
pocket watches.
That's true. I would pull out my pocket watch.
Time
I'd be
did
like,
exist
okay.
in the Wild West.
No, for sure.
kidding.
But like, unless she like had enough money
Yeah,
for a
to have a
pocket
nice
watch,
pocket
she didn't
watch,
have
you
that.
yeah.
So I'd just
No,
be
absolutely.
like 1, 2, 3.
Did you know that lobsters taste with their feet?
I'm immediately uncomfortable.
Tiny bristles inside a lobster's little pincers are the equivalent of human taste buds.
Huh.
And they have teeth in one of their 3 stomachs, which helps digest the food.
I'm uncomfortable.
I already didn't like lobster. Like, I work in seafood,
Oh, I
and I
heck with
literally look at it,
lobsters
and I'm
so
just
hard.
like, So all of you are just bugs of the ocean. Like, you're just
They are,
sea
but
bugs.
they taste really good.
Would you eat a fucking giant spider of the land if it looked just like a crab, but it was walking around on land?
If it tasted like a crab,
Gross.
absolutely.
Fuck no. I ain't.
Oh, I'd risk
Fuck
it for the biscuit.
no.
I love seafood.
That's like, or like king crab is so pokey and hard to like touch.
Oh, I cut myself up every time.
Who looked at that for the first time and was like, I'm gonna crack that the fuck open and eat it
I would.
to exert dominance?
I want to know what you taste like, boy.
That's scary.
I love seafood. I have no shame.
Did you know that the Empire State Building has its own zip code?
Really?
10118. It's so fucking massive that it has its own zip code. That's pretty insane.
That's insane.
Did you know that blue whales' tongues can weigh as much as an elephant?
Well, I know they're like huge, massive.
Yeah.
Like I can't even comprehend how
They
big they
are.
are. Every time I like read about it, I'm like, no freaking way.
Right. And well, that's like, we were talking about the colossal octopus the other
Yeah.
day. Like, they literally live in the deepest depths of the ocean, where they then go into little trenches that go even deeper. So like, we don't even know how big
they
they
can
be.
get. Yeah.
And people say, oh, the Kraken doesn't exist. Bullshit! Some colossal octopus.
Pretty sure I proved it in my cryptids video that the Kraken.
They're trying really,
That
really
one.
hard to actually find and track a colossal squid, because then they can see if they ever do actually surface for prey, or if they're just
Yeah.
like bottom feeders. Because if they actually surface and take down larger animals, then it would not be beyond
I
the realm
feel
of reason
like-
to hear them taking down a fucking ship.
I feel like the only, besides a ship and all of its crew, because typically there's like hundreds of people on there. I feel like the only contestant that would be like a substantial and like decent meal would be a blue whale.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
And that's why you
there's-
see like
there's
have you
whales
not
that
read
still have
fucking Moby
tentacles
Dick?
attached to their bodies.
Yeah.
They have giant scars, and there's still been tentacles.
and it's
that
mostly blue whales.
are, yeah.
You can't tell me there's not some
Could
big
you imagine
motherfuckers down there.
watching a fucking blue whale and a fucking colossal squid
Mm.
fight? That would be insane.
I would pay to see it for sure.
That's
That'd be badass.
that's like the closest thing we'd ever get to a real life kaiju battle.
right.
Like Godzilla versus fucking Mothra. But,
Right.
like, that'd be fucking
That's so
insane.
funny because I literally watched Pacific Rim the other night.
I just tried to watch the recent Godzilla movie, King of Monsters, and I still fell asleep even during that.
Godzilla versus Kong?
It's King of Monsters. It's where they resurrect King Ghidorah and Mothra, and
I love
all of the
Mothra.
monsters come together, and they're all fighting, and fucking Godzilla still exerts their dominance because Godzilla's beast.
Godzilla's.
Dude, I'm
okay,
sorry.
But
No.
before Kong and Zilla came out, who were you on?
Godzilla always.
See, I was Kong.
See, I never liked Kong. Kong scared me. Godzilla, I was like, I love dinosaurs, so I always saw just Godzilla as a big ass dinosaur.
I always found
Kong,
them both
I saw
badass,
as
but...
actually like a Frankenstein like monster to me.
Okay.
Because especially the way they portrayed him in the original movies, like breaking into the village, stealing the damsel in distress, like
Yeah, they
being
played him in a
scary.
really shitty
He was
way.
a monster, while
But I
Godzilla
think
was like,
I always connect Kong with what was that other great ape movie in the 90s?
Joe
something.
Joe Young, something Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young!
Teamwork. But I always like connect King Kong with Mighty Joe Young, and so I always just have like this soft side. And like monkeys and apes are so fucking intelligent. I was like, here's the thing: is yes, Godzilla's smart. He is intelligent. He's badass as fuck.
And
But
most of the time
Kong-
portrayed as a woman.
right.
It's a mom.
True. That does make sense. But Kong, one, he knows sign language. So he knows how to communicate. But two, he can rationalize, plan, and strategize in a way that's like almost human-like.
Oh well, yeah, because he doesn't eat
They're
the
very
girl.
logical.
He falls in love with the girl, so very human.
He just wants to
emotion
really
right
protect
there.
her in any way he possibly can.
Him on the top of the Empire State Building is him just looking for somewhere to be safe. He's not attacking anybody.
He just wants to get her to safety. Yeah.
And see, that was the saddest part of Kong. I guess that's where I can relate with Kong. Is he was pulled out of his environment, turned into a sideshow, then a monster when he breaks free, and then killed because of it. All because of their humanity's greed.
You chose to take him out of his fucking
But then
island.
again, I also see that with Godzilla, because it was just a little reptile minding its own business until it got fucking nuked, and then it turns into Godzilla.
Yeah. So Godzilla is a bad bitch.
Both of those just goes to show that humanity meddling...
It's always about what we want to do, not about what's right.
Another, like we mentioned in the last video, it's like everything we've done throughout the history, throughout the history of like our country, was based on good intentions.
Yeah.
But every single one of them throughout history has been corrupted into some sick, twisted way or another. The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
That one. I love that quote.
Well,
I'm gonna get that
true.
tattooed on me somewhere.
I've literally, the more I've been doing so much research and just watching so many different things lately, where so much evil that has been perpetrated in this world all started at one point, for the most part, with the intention of doing something good, with making a positive difference.
Yeah.
Granted, what that person viewed as good could be subjective to many other people in the world, but it's still like they thought they were doing something right, and then at some point it just gets mutated into some kind of sick, twisted fucking MK Ultra shit.
It's all fucking so convoluted.
Yeah.
There's such a fine line. I don't know. It's a lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you know that the world's largest waterfall is underwater? This is fucking cool. And I actually played a game called Subnautica where you can kind of like see this.
I think I have seen
That
these
helped,
on TikTok before.
So,
okay.
in the Denmark Strait, the cold water from the Nordic Sea is denser than the Erminger Sea. Erminger. Forgot to add a pronunciation guide to that one.
That's okay.
Irminger.
Let me see it.
Spoiler for the next one.
No, I'm not even reading it. Erminger, yeah.
Erminger. Yeah, so the water from the Denmark Strait is colder than the water in the from the Nordic Sea, is denser than the Erminger Sea's warm water, making it drop almost 2 miles down at 123 million cubic feet per second.
I'm not good at math, but I feel like that's a lot.
Well, because cubic right there just means like...
area,
right? I think so.
Someone's screaming at us like,
you
stupid fucking
bitches!
cunts.
Go back to high school! Fuck you. I graduated with a C in geometry and I'm never going back.
I got my diploma, but bitch, I was not there 90% of the time. I was gone smoking weed.
I know my basic shapes and I have a pretty high paying job, so fuck math.
I can count money. That's all that matters.
I can do basic addition and subtraction, and that's actually
I could do
D&D's helped me get better
algebra.
with that. D&D's helped me get a lot better with just basic. I can't do algebra. I cannot do fucking multiplication.
I'm
or
really
division.
good at algebra when it comes into like geometry.
That's why I don't.
Me out, bud.
That's why I literally don't have my fucking associate's degree, because I failed my introduction to college algebra and dropped out before my actual college algebra, and those were the 2 classes I needed to get my associates.
I was not good at math until like my
terrible.
junior year of high school, and then they bumped me to pre-calc before they fucking shipped me off to an alternative school.
I have never in my life found a teacher that could actually... Oh, my blanket's at home.
Yay!
I've never found a math teacher that has been able to actually explain it to me in a way that like my brain can fucking comprehend it, because my autistic ass can't just handle numbers. Like, I'm dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic for sure.
Numbers are so fucking hard for me. That's why I can only remember like 2 or 3. I can't even remember my phone number most of the time. I have to fucking look at it still.
Yeah, she still can't remember my birthday, and we've been friends for years now. So
it's this Sunday.
Yeah, what day?
The 10th.
Okay, good job. But until recently,
I
we would actively
and I literally
talk.
just told you I don't know my parents' birthdays. So
She doesn't. I'm not mad at you. I'm just
I think
giving
my
you
dad's
shit.
is sometimes in March and my mom's is in January. I don't fucking remember. Facebook reminds me
we're
for my
gonna
mom,
fuck
and my
around and
mom
find out.
reminds me for my dad.
That's what we all need to be thankful for Facebook for doing that. Honestly.
I would be such a terrible daughter if I did not have fucking Facebook. Did you know the shadows are darker on the moon?
Shadows are darker on the moon?
Because on Earth, the atmosphere scatters more sunlight, so our shadows aren't as dark. But on the moon, shadows are so dark that Neil Armstrong said he had trouble seeing where he was going. It was literally like walking in just pitch black.
That gives me anxiety.
Right? Like, that level of darkness, especially in space where there's already, like, there's air
nothing.
around you.
Yeah.
You go into that darkness, I would probably have
You
a
start
fucking
having-
panic attack.
Yeah.
I would fucking
And
hyperventilate.
imagine a panic attack in a fucking
in a
spacesuit.
spacesuit. You're just like, get me out.
It's gonna be like what was that fucking movie in the early 2000s?
Oh.
Spaceman or some shit?
Rocket Man?
Rocket Man.
The comedy one?
Yes.
Yeah.
When he farts in the suit
Oh,
and
and
they're
the
connected.
dude's trying to... That was one of my favorites.
I would fucking panic, and it's like I wouldn't even fart. It would just be me trying to fucking breathe.
Because, oh my god, like what was another one I saw where, like, they throw up inside their helmet, but then they can't open it, so it's just, like, vomit inside the fucking mask of their helmet, and I'm just like, ugh.
I don't know, but that sounds like probably the same movie. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was! I think it
Probably.
was! So trigger warning for this next one. It's a little fucking gross. I had to even, I was like, as soon as I read it, I was like, oh, that's getting a trigger warning. Did you know that some sea cucumbers fight with their guts?
I mean, I fight my IBS and lactose intolerance every
Well,
day,
close
so-
enough. So when threatened, they'll shoot out their internal organs, which are actually poisonous to predators.
Small intestine!
They will sometimes get rid of their entire digestive system, which actually does grow back.
What?
Right?
It regenerates?
They have a regenerating
fucking
digestive system,
aliens.
but they're just shitting their guts at you when they get scared. Like,
You made me eat? No, you made me shit
oh,
my
that's
fucking
so much
intestines
worse.
out.
That's so much worse.
You made me shit my intestines.
Okay, moving on. Anyways, moving on. Real
I can't.
quick.
I'm never going to forget that.
Did you know the Statue of Liberty used to be a lighthouse?
I know that the torch used to light up for sure.
About a month after the statue's 1886 dedication, it became a working lighthouse for 16 years, with its
'Cause didn't
torch
they-
visible from 24 miles away.
That's badass. Did they introduce that from the same guy that built the Eiffel Tower?
Uh-huh.
Didn't they introduce that at the World Fair?
I believe.
I can't
or
remember
no,
what
I think
year.
the Eiffel Tower was revealed at the World Fair.
I think this one was,
This was
too.
too?
I'm not
I remember
sure,
seeing
though.
something that the Eiffel Tower was originally intended for somewhere else too. I think I might have it in here,
don't
but
know.
I might not have added that one to this one. So
Okay, that's fine. If
This-
we're getting ahead of ourselves, I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. This one makes me laugh. But did you know a flock of ravens is called an unkindness, or also known as a conspiracy?
So
It's a conspiracy of ravens or an unkindness of ravens. So a group of me
a group of you.
is an unkindness.
So I'm gonna
I agree. I would-
gather up every raven I possibly can. I'm gonna be like, unkindness.
Do you know what?
Conspiracy.
In my entire life, I've only met one other girl named Raven, and it was
I
in
have-
fucking high school.
Okay, I agree. I've met one other raven too.
'Cause ravens are actually really smart and nice birds. They're really one
They're
of the
so intelligent.
so loyal too.
I want a
Have you
raven
seen
so
Loki the
bad.
Raven?
So cute.
Makes me want one really bad.
Right?
Did you know there's only one Shell gas station shaped like a shell?
It's actually shaped like.
Yeah. You can find pictures of it. You'll have to put it up.
I will.
It's really funny.
Where is it at?
8 were built in the 1930s, but the only one left is in North Carolina.
East Coast.
Yeah.
We're heading that way. I want to see that in person.
Right? I saw a picture when I was
Let's go.
looking at this, and it was super cute
Hey,
looking.
what brings you to North Carolina? The shell.
Just the shell. We just wanted to see the shell. Wait,
Get some snacks.
that'd be really sad when that one closes down. That's going to be like a national landmark. I don't think that one will ever
I don't think
close
they'll
down.
close it down. Yeah, that's a
gotta be
historic landmark
Yeah,
at
that's what I
that
was about to say.
point,
That's
I
got to be
feel like.
protected. Speaking of
If you're in North Carolina, let us know.
right? Speaking of North Carolina, did you know that the letter Q doesn't appear in any state name? Out of all 52 states, there's no letter Q.
Sorry, guys, my dryer's going off. This is why we used to be called the laundry room.
Oh.
Throwback. That's crazy. I never thought of that.
Right? I don't think, like, because there's towns and cities, like, as soon as I read that, I was like, Albuquerque. That's not a state, dumbass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? It's fucking funny, though. Did you know that there are 5 countries in the world that don't have airports?
Really? Okay. Who?
The Vatican City, San Marino, Monaco, Liechtenstein, and Andorra do not have working airports.
Huh.
You have to like land in another city and drive
Or travel by like
or
bus
travel by
or
train or bus. Yeah,
something.
train. I would love to go on a train. I went on the train in the Royal Gorge once.
I've never
pretty.
done that. I've lived here my
Super
entire
pretty.
life. I've never done that.
Super pretty. They have an open top car that you can
Wants
go
to
sit
go
out.
with me? You want to go with me?
Fuck! I
Let's
was
go.
literally just about to raise my hand. Like, bitch, I'm sitting right across from you. How
Go with
rude!
me? Let's go.
Let's
Girl
fucking
date.
go, dude. But did you know that the last letter added to the alphabet was actually J? Right? You would think it would be the letter Z, but it was
Okay.
actually J. The alphabet that we know and love wasn't even created alphabetically. Which that is confusing as fuck.
What was the original order? Is what
I want to look up like the original alphabet and
I
see.
wonder if I could find it.
Yeah,
Put it
see,
in
I wonder
here.
because I
That'd
didn't
be
even think
cool.
about looking that up before I did this. But yeah, that would be crazy to see.
Literally, that was so fun though. I love that. What was that like? Random facts.
Unhinged, like I literally was
Unhinged
just
facts?
sitting around last night and I was watching. It's a show called Actually. It's an old college humor show,
Okay.
but they basically do that where they find the most random facts about video games, movies, television, just all kinds of popular
Anything.
shit, and then they change one little detail in it, and then they read it to 3 people that are like fans of all of this stuff and see if they can catch the error in their statement about it or whatever.
I love that.
But the only way you can get points is if you say actually at the beginning of your answer. So it's kind of like a Jeopardy style.
Yeah.
But you have to, but it also makes, because like there's even times where it's unironically, they don't mean to do it, but they'll buzz in and they'll go, actually. And they sound like such a fucking dweeb. And that's the whole point, because his whole introduction is like from, some video game to some video game. There's nothing nerds love more than like correcting people.
Yeah.
And so it's all about them just correcting his error.
love
It's so fucking
that.
funny. But he also, that's where I got that Beatles Lord of the Rings fact.
Yeah.
It was-
that shit still
Yeah,
blows my mind.
still blows my
Gollum?
mind.
Really?
But then I was
John
sitting
Lennon?
around last night and I was like, I wonder, like, what are some fucking unhinged facts that people don't know?
Yeah. I love that. That was so fun.
I'm glad you liked it.
I loved
and
it.
that I got from like literally a list of 60 unhinged fucking facts.
So you had to narrow it down? That's difficult.
I picked out the ones that I thought were the funniest, and there's gonna be a part 2 and a part 3 and a part 4 and a part 5. I honestly,
We're gonna continue it until there's no
I
more.
might legitimately just turn this into a reoccurring segment of just Ravens. Did you know?
I love that. Should I title it that? Is Ravens Did You Know Part 1?
If you want to, or you could just do Did You Know Part 1.
Okay. Up to you.
It's up to you. You're the badass editor.
And you're the
You're the
badass
captain
bitch.
of this ship. Look at me. You're the captain.
I'm the
now.
captain.
I feel bad for my sister because she can't get the time off because of the new job, but at the same time, like, I'm so happy. Ashley, I do think you watch our podcast, or maybe you haven't yet. I love you. But yeah, she's finally excited, so I feel like me and her are finally both hitting our strides, which I've actually seen a
I feel
lot
really
more
good
lately.
about your guys' relationship right now.
Most people don't hit their professional stride until their early to mid 30s. I was fucked over by somebody a long time ago. They gave me really shitty advice in my early teens. They told me that if you are not successful by the time you're 30, you'll never be successful and you might as well just give up.
That's bullshit.
And I swear I remember hearing that all the time in my head when I was like 30, 31.
That's
I'm
bullshit.
just like,
I got successful mid to late 20s and then stopped working because I had another child.
Yeah.
And you can always just start over.
Oh, yeah.
You can be successful at any point in your life, and like multiple celebrities have been able to prove
look
that.
at Harrison Ford. He was like in his mid-30s being a carpenter when he first got his big role. And,
yeah.
like, as much as I hate her,
success has no fucking age limit. Push for the stars, no matter what.
Like, genuinely, don't edit this out. As much as I hate the stupid, dumb bitch, what the fuck is her name? Fucking Harry Potter bitch. I literally tuned her name out now because I hate her so much.
Shame.
The fuck is her name?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. Thank
Never
you.
mind. I was like, I know this.
That dumb transphobic bitch.
Yeah, she's a fucking
She was
cunt.
homeless living in her car in her mid-30s before she wrote Harry Potter, so there's no age limit.
Success has no age limit
Yeah.
whatsoever.
It's just your willingness.
Whatever you're dreaming of doing, keep pushing.
I guess that's the most important thing is if you have dreams and you haven't achieved them yet and you're like, 28, 29 and you think,
it is never
fuck,
too
my
late.
life's over, I'm never going to. No, dude, it's not.
It is never too late.
My favorite thing, and it's something that gave me a lot of hope early on in my transition, was seeing trans women in their 60s, 70s, and 80s that are like just now starting to transition and starting to figure themselves out.
Well, like that pro wrestler that I had you follow.
Oh, Gabby? Dude,
yeah,
I
Gabby.
love her.
Love her. I
She
found her
gives
on
me
TikTok like a year ago, and I was like, Raven.
Great physical and like
her mentality alone, I'm just like,
well, because
girl,
especially
fuck
she
yes.
gets so much fucking hate in her comments.
Because she was so overly masculine, and now
it
she's
literally
like so
it
feminine.
Shatters people's reality of what
Yeah.
it means, and they just.
It's okay to like not fully grasp it in the moment, but acceptance is so easy.
That's my biggest thing. Like you don't have to understand it. I
just
don't
accept
understand it, and I'm the one going through it. I've been going through it for 3 years now, and I still don't fully understand it. But I can tell you straight up that before my transition, all I wanted to do was die.
Yeah.
And since my transition, I have hobbies, I have goals, I have a high-paying job, I have my own home, I have 4 beautiful cats. Like, I have completely turned around and rebuilt my life because I want to be alive.
I'm telling you, the first time I met her was very early on in her transition. And thinking back to it, I still, like, even thinking back to that first time I met you, I still view you as the Raven I see today. Not the person that I met that day.
Even I've replaced, like...
I cannot picture you any other way. This is exactly who you're supposed to be.
And I've never felt more comfortable in my skin. I've literally had random strangers tell me, like, wow, you're so confident. I'm like, well, don't worry. It's all fake.
Hey, you gotta fake it till you make it.
90% of my confidence
so
is
hard.
weed, so...
I feel that so hard because people say that to me too, and I'm like, oh, honey, no. I'm gonna go cry in an hour.
I'm gonna literally get in my car right after work and bawl my eyes out the whole drive home.
This is just my poker face,
this fake as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't want to see the real me. The real me is is a ball of tears huddled up under a fucking blanket somewhere. That's the real me.
I look like a hard ass bitch, but I cry a lot. Fergie lied when she said big girls don't cry because I be crying like a motherfucker.
All the time. I cry over the stupidest of shit now.
I
it's
just
so
like wait
annoying.
until everybody's asleep or I'm in the shower where I can just fucking bawl my eyes out and nobody can hear me.
Dude, yeah, no, literally, especially after that shitty holiday weekend I had.
Yeah.
I went home every day after work and just soaked in a hot bath and fucking cried. I could just not. I couldn't sit down in my chair. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't stand. I
felt so bad because I kept getting texts from you, and I was like, "There's literally nothing I can say to make her feel any better."
I know.
So
I feel
to,
bad
like,
dumping my shit on you all the time.
I'd rather you tell me than bottle it up.
I don't know.
I do.
I have that dumb mentality where I'd rather not complain about my problems because talking about them never really solves them anyways.
Yeah, but it's still better than bottling it up and letting it just like fester inside of you to where you finally just fucking explode, you know? So it's better to talk about it when it's frustrating you and it's upsetting you.
I guess that's the problem
is
when I try to do it, especially at work, I get dismissed all the time.
Yeah.
And it just makes me shut down and not want to talk about my problems.
Trash.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Still sorry that you're sick. I'm super thankful that you still decided to join me.
I will never not join you.
I'm glad I could at least still entertain
Through hell or
you.
high water, flu or no flu, I am
Well, we'll
fucking
see
here,
this winter
bitch.
because if there's some bad blizzards.
Yeah,
Well,
that's gonna be.
I do have a 4-wheel drive vehicle though.
I mean, and if nothing else, I have a fucking tank of a car. I will come
True,
get you.
come and get me, and then I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
With that,
On that
we're probably
note,
gonna sign off.
Yeah. Hit
Thank
us
you.
up on socials.
Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in again. We really appreciate each and every one of you. So with that, we'll probably be signing off. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. Tune in every Wednesday.
Yep. Follow us on socials.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Gmail. Did I say Instagram?
YouTube,
Spotify.
Yep.
Strange Narratives, all of them. Send us suggestions, send us feedback. Hit us up in the comments. Start a conversation down there.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah,
guys.
let's start making this a little more interactive. I would love to see some more interaction from your guys' side for sure.
Because we always respond. So
I want to do an episode where we have just bad travel stories, bad date stories,
personal tales of any kind, just send them our way.
They definitely don't have to be sad or traumatic. Preferably funny would be good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, anything
Let
you
us
want
just,
to talk
read
about.
them and commentate.
Yeah.
You don't have to put your name in there. You can remain
Totally
anonymous. We will make sure not
Hip
to
Hop
out
Anonymous.
your name. Well, yeah, we really want to do that, so please send those in.
But with that,
on that note, I think we're gonna bag out.
bye.
Peace.
Are you fucking ready, Betty? You're like, let me take a sip of my delicious Gatorade and nothing but Gatorade. She's being so. This Gatorade's so good.
This is spicy.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy?
Oh my god, yeah, don't let fucking one of the kids accidentally pick that up thinking it's just a normal Gatorade. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, because you got a Microsoft. It's okay. But yeah, that's because you got a Microsoft laptop, which is what I have.
I literally want to headbutt the table right now. I'm paying attention to my swearing.
Eat your fucking mic. Oh. There you go. You can't feel bad now. Those are bloops.
Basically, half the shit we record is a blooper.
Especially the last episode. I'm sorry. There were so many bloopers.
Don't
but
be
they were
sorry.
too
That's
good to
hilarious.
leave out.
I love it. The more bloopers, the better.
It's just a little bit of fun, especially
When
we
silly
have
fucking
gnarly
times.
topics.
Yeah. I love it. Honestly, I'm okay with a short episode since you're sick.
No, it's okay. I'm fine.
Bitch.
I'm fine. I swear. It's just
Bitch.
now that all the congestion is breaking up. Bitch. It's
Bitch.
now that all the congestion is breaking up, it's going into my throat and making me cough. Mom, I float up.
I'm sorry. I feel really bad that I'm forcing you to do this.
You're not forcing me to do shit. I'm glad
I
we're
literally
doing this
put
right
a fucking gun to your head and was like, "Get the fuck downstairs!
Get downstairs
the fucking
and
alive!" I don't.
Do
have
your
guns.
fucking makeup right now.
Yo, whatever.
I literally, after I did my face, I was like, I don't have the energy to do my fucking... Oh, Raven.
I didn't think it was gonna slide that far. I was trying to slide it this way. I can't aim.
She's all about the drama.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I cut that whole part out.
No, I'm keeping that. That's at least going to be a bloop.
Oh, true.
I swear to God.
What? You're sick. This is my moment. This is my moment to strike.
The crowd is weak.
I gotta take my time. You only shoot for the king when you know you can. When you don't, when you know you won't miss.
I'm gonna title that "Unhinged Facts That You
No,
Didn't Know
title
You
it.
Needed
Did
to
you
Know."
know? That's what.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, perfect.
Because I made your oldest laugh because she did that. She came into the kitchen and she go, "Did you know?" And she listed off some crazy fact that I've never heard before. And I literally turned to her and I was like, "That's my whole episode tonight. It's
I
just
love that.
a bunch of did you knows."
I'm gonna put "Did you know?" ... question mark.
That's what I titled my fucking script as.
Why are we the same person?
Because we fucking are
Yelled
awesome.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Don't. Let's go eat pizzas. Fucking cats, dude.
What a little shit.
Oh my
That's so
god, I
funny.
needed to record it earlier. You know how I have that carpet hanging on my wall?
Yeah.
Zelda climbed up to the top of it, flipped over and went in between the carpet and the wall and was just hanging out in there. And then it would randomly poke her head out of the top and then go back down
Did you
in there.
get a video?
No! I
Fuck.
couldn't find my phone in time. And as soon as I finally did, she climbed out of it and jumped down. And I was just like, what the fuck are you doing, you little crackhead?
That's so fucking
She was being
funny.
so weird, dude. All of them are.
She's like, I'm a feral house cat now.
She was looking feral. Her eyes were all big, and she's like, "What the fuck got into
There's
you,
this
you little
TikTok
crackhead?"
filter specifically for cats where it gives them big ass eyes. And I was like, I so badly want to come over to your house and do
Please
this.
do. You
That-
still need to come see the gray babies again. They're
I
so big now
know.
and
it
loving.
Makes me so sad
They would
that
love
got
all
so
over
big
you.
so fast.